Hi, welcome to A Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, we're here and we're doing some more transference of the materials that we have for the hillside house in the mountains. The truck can only get so far. This is how far they can get. This is the big truck that comes from Edgar's, the hardware store, and they do the best they can, but from here it's a pretty tough ride. So what we're doing is we're trying to gauge how much the little red truck can take, because that's a very steep hill that we go, and of course, as luck would have it, Murphy is alive and well, and his law is what we're up against right now. Murphy's law. If it can go wrong, it will. And we have the rain to contend with. We're also down one man because of Beanie. Beanie has been helping out with Jessica at the hospital, and he has been down there with his wife, and they are presently taking Jessica home to Nanai's. So lots happening. Our guest Martin and Ivy are up at the hillside house. We brought them up here because we actually came from Taliban. We picked up the helmets, the crash helmets of Brian and Maricel, because we're keeping their motorcycle for them while Brian is away back in stateside. So just a terrific amount happening. We're hoping that the rain will quit, because it's going to make it very difficult. We've got all of that block work over there. Can you show it, Beth? Yeah. There's, I don't know, a few hundred blocks that have to be transferred to the back of the little red truck. And hopefully we're going to get up that hill. Well, there's two major hills, and there's a couple going down which require for a heavily laden red truck to be able to hold its own going down. And for those particular roads, they're way off into deep ditches on either side, which is great until the rain comes, and then the danger of slipping off into those ditches becomes a real possibility.
Yeah, and then we got ballast right over there.
We have more than enough. That's not ballast, that's sand. And Pastor Timio is there. He's done the hard work.
That's the Bisaya ballast.
Enough. Let's hope.
Yeah, and it's very sleepy. I see the light there.
So I think, should we keep the camera on for this, honey?
Yeah.
Because this could be quite an adventure.
Raining here since this morning, I think, but the rain is bit by bit.
I think so, and what we're coming up against now is the first real challenge, but this is a going down challenge, and you can see that what we're trying to do is, well, we certainly wouldn't want to go off to the side there, but if you really want to look here, we really don't want to go down there, obviously. Very easy for this all to come unstuck. But anyway, there's the thing. So right now, the challenge is to get down here without sliding off into those deep ditches on either side, which would be a problem. And then at the end of this little stretch here, we've got what amounts to a real acute left turn. So of course when you've got all that sand in the back, plus plus a human as well, and there's two of us up here, then what you've got is you've got a problem not just of accelerating. Going down, you've got the problem of whether the brakes will not fade and will keep you in check. So between the very low gear that we have, low first gear and four-wheel drive, we've got the brakes. Now we're going to be coming up very soon to the big hill. Believe me, my heart's in my mouth when I look at that, wondering whether Red is going to do it. As I said, the last thing we want to do is go off into that deep channel that's on the side to handle the water runoff. Well, we did that. I'm always amazed at this little truck. We do have our problems with overheating, but wow, it's a workhorse. Now the next one we've got is a road down and then a road, well, we've got a hill going down, which, as I said, has its own kind of problems, and then we've got the hill going up, and that's the last hill before the house, before our building site. Well, I think that Pastor Timio has just about gauged the amount that we can take pretty well. But now we'll see, this is an awkward one. Like I said, we gauged it pretty well. Now we've got some tricky reversing. And the thing about reversing here is that you're reversing on what looks like solid ground, but it may not be. It may just be long grass, a lot longer than you think, and going down and disappearing. So can you open your window, honey, so that I can see through that mirror? And just clear that mirror for me, would you?
Yeah, it's been raining here and I'm very sleepy. Yeah, so that's our adventure at picking up more materials for the Hillside house project. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is your sleepy camera